She's got talent, she's got beauty, and she's definitely got soul. Today's interview on Date with Daniel is with singer-songwriter Ammoye Evans. Ammoye, wagwan gyal.
Wagwan gyal. Oh, I love
I had to give you a beautiful Jamaican greeting for my Jamaican soul sister.
Yes, honey, I love it.
So we've always connected.
Yes.
It's been a spiritual journey for the two of us.
Yes.
And you are such a soul rebel. Now that's a term that you have coined.
Yes.
Tell me how that came about. And you also call your fans rebels too.
So rebels, yes.
Yes.
Because I'm all about connecting to the soul. My music that I write my own. I'm a singer-songwriter, as you know.
Yes.
And the music that I write, my intent is to connect to this on a soul level with my audience, so that they are inspired to do whatever it is that they feel called to do in life.
Yeah.
And the rebel aspect of it is, society has this idea of what we should be.
Yeah.
But I'm here to show the world what I'm all about.
You've always been one with yourself.
Yes.
You're really comfortable being in your own skin.
Absolutely.
And I find that a lot of singer-songwriters, they talk about being comfortable in their own skin, but not all of them have an easy time practicing that. So really describe that process for me, because it's in your music, it's in your style, it's in your demeanor, it's everywhere.
It took some time. I mean, it's a process. My spiritual journey started, I would say, 3 years ago.
Yeah. It's recent.
Yeah, recent. I mean, I've always been spiritual, but 3 years ago, it connected with me on a totally different level. And ever since then, I've just been on this path of being as authentic as I can on a spiritual level, making sure that whenever I communicate, or whenever I'm out and about, I'm always my true and authentic self.
Yeah.
And that's where it's all about being honest and being true and pure.
Yeah.
On a soul level. And so that's my journey.
So when I was listening to your latest EP, which was Enter the Warrioress, it was about a strong woman on a journey, and she was fighting a battle, and I wanted to fight it with her when I was listening to it. It was such an emotional piece of work. Yes. Is that where you would say your journey was starting? Do you think that EP is indicative of that transformation?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's leading up. The Enter the Warriors came about when I was in Jamaica last April recording for my album. Yeah. And I discovered, while I was trying to sing, my voice wasn't acting like it was supposed to. And long story short, I found out that I developed vocal nodes on my vocal cords.
Oh, wow.
And that just gave me the time to sit back and reorganize while I was healing. And the idea for the mixtape came about during that time, because while I was healing, I wanted the audience to not forget about Ammoye. So I wanted to give them a taste of what was coming from the album, which is the light. Yeah. So Enter the Warriors is just giving my audience a synapse of exactly what to expect from my album, The Light.
Now, before we get to The Light, Jamaica. It's such a small place. So much talent comes out of that place. So much talent.
Then call it
So how do you think you fit into that picture when it comes to your talent and your music?
For me, as I said, being authentic, being true to myself, listening to my inner voice. Now, during my spiritual awakening, I call it, I've recognized that I have a voice inside me. The same thing that we say when people like Bob Marley say it's all about one love and we're all connected. It's that spirit, that God, the peace of God that's in each and every one of us that connects us. And
so beautiful.
For me, it's staying true to my intuition, listening to my intuition, listening to my instincts, following that. Yeah. And doing me how I want to do me, and not following the blueprint of what I see other people doing. I just want to follow my own voice, because I have I know what I want to say. I know and how I want to say it. And Jamaicans are very confident people. I've developed that from my grandmother too, because she's a powerhouse. And I just wanted to stay true to that and make sure that when people hear me, they know that it's Ammoye. Whenever they see me, they know it's Ammoye. It's always consistent.
Would you say your grandmother is your strongest female influence?
Absolutely, absolutely. She's the person who made me who I'm very determined. I'm very persistent. I mean, going after music, especially reggae music, because it's such a male-dominated genre. But for me,
But you're there.
I wasn't gonna let any of that stop me, because for me, I find that it was an imbalance. There was too much masculinity. What about the feminine part of it? And bringing that balance into the reggae scene, and that's what I'm all about.
And now this journey has led you to The Light, which is the album that's coming up right now. How would you define that piece of work? Because if Enter the Warrioress was about that transformation, The Light is about coming to fruition, right? So tell me about that.
The Light really is the journey since discovering myself, since falling in love with myself, and recognizing that I am worthy of everything that I want to achieve in this lifetime.
You are.
And it's really, it's not that complicated, really. It's just listening to my intuition and following that voice and staying true to that voice, which is my spirit, and writing songs that connects on a soul level, as I was saying earlier. Everybody that hears my music can relate to it on a soulful level and be inspired to do what it is that they want to go out and do, and not be scared or live in fear of thinking that they have to be in this box of just being office dwellers and just getting up and do this 9-to-5 routine. If you have a passion, don't be scared to go out and get it done.
Amazing. And you said, falling in love with yourself really is so simple. It just takes us so long to get there because of everything that's going up here. Well, honey, we have to cheers to the light,
my lovely,
and to success and more good things. Clink, 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 clink.
Cheers, my guys. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining me on Date with Daniel. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel for more quick, quirky, fun, and insightful chats.